I swear the weather here is so crazy. Just a little bit ago it was sunny. I was just outside like taking a beautiful hike, and now it's like Armageddon outside. So that's what you're going to be hearing in the background, I guess. Hey guys, it's Michelle Patterson here with Angel Souls, and these are your July 2017 Angel Oracle card readings. For this month, in honor of Archangel Gabriel, we're going to be using the Archangel Gabriel Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue, pulling a crystal card from the Rochelle Sharman Healing Crystal Oracle deck. Now, I want to talk about personal readings. Remember that these are general, okay? So if you want to take an in-depth look, especially us being halfway through the year, that might be a great time to do that. Go ahead and just go to my website at angelsouls444.com. The services page. You'll see all the options and what you need to do there. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, that's always so appreciated. Thank you guys so much for that. I love each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, oh, how could I almost forget? I finally put up the Archangel Gabriel next video on Gumroad, and I also have a little bonus reading over there for July 2017. It is a pick your own adventure type reading. It's for everybody. It's $1.99 for a download, and it's for the month of July. And really, it's kind of cool because you can revisit that reading once you get it. If you want to revisit it once a week to see what color pops at you, that'll be your message for that week. So it is the reading that keeps on giving, okay? So anyway, I think that's it. I think those are the announcements. So let's get started. Hi there, Taurus. Let's see what's going on for you for July 2017. Ooh, I almost dropped the whole deck. Okay. I just heard books flying off the shelf. Now, for some of you, maybe you're an author and your book is selling well. For others, there could be a message within a book that like, kind of draws your attention, or you're just sort of devouring the information. But books are playing a prominent role in your life this month. I don't know if you could hear that. Sometimes that stuff, it's really loud to me, but it doesn't pick up on this little microphone. There's a heck of a thunderstorm going on. It's pouring outside. I was just out hiking. Okay, anyway, glad I got indoors. Let's see what's going on for you guys. It's fertility for you guys too. That happened, that came up for another sign. So we have daily practice. Get in on those projects, guys. Get back in there and don't let it be something that is just sort of like hanging, how shall I say this? Something that is like your pet project, or something that's a passion of yours, something you love to do. You always leave it to the end. Oh, when I get all the rest of my work done, it'll be fine. Or, you know, when I get a free moment, that's when I'll work on it. That's not the energy that we have going on here. This is daily practice. This is making your passions the priority. Yeah. You got to go to work. You got to take care of the family, but make sure you're giving yourself a little bit of time every day for that. Retreat in this person's writing. Sorry about the lamps, guys. I'm going to say this in every video, but there's not much I can do about it. I've tried every little trick in the book. So retreating, maybe some of you are working on a book. And maybe you have been like, oh, I'm too tired. Oh, there are all these other things I'm trying to do. And then I'll get to that. This is saying, no. This is the month to retreat, do what's right for you. Again, here in the Northern Hemisphere, it is summer, so we kind of associate that with like summer reading, and you know, maybe that's it. Maybe that's your deal as well, but definitely make time for the things that you want to do. Helping children comes up, okay. And let's see what else. Vision board. Interesting. All right, well, let's get these in order and let's see what else comes through. So the first card, like we said, is daily practice. The more you practice your new skills, the more comfortable and confident you become. So again, some of us are just sitting around going, gosh, I wish this would happen, that would happen, blah, 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 blah. What this is saying is that it can happen if you work on it, and you will get better. But beyond just like a surface level thing, like a surface level project, this is saying, you know, when you practice gratitude, when you have a daily practice of maybe yoga, getting out into nature, okay, beautiful things start to open up. I just had an experience like this too. A daily practice of mine is getting out into nature, and I went for a hike today. It was a very, very hard one for me, not for most people, but for me it was difficult. Met the most wonderful person who I swear was like an angel in disguise, and he was telling me some stuff, and then I realized he shared with me some information that I have a beautiful trail like right across the way from me. And I don't know, like I was working with Archangel Ariel, so that kind of felt serendipitous that I was like trying to find a place. And he actually said too, if you take that trail, you'll pretty much have it to yourself. That way you can have a nice, quiet, contemplative hike. How weird is that? So, and he didn't know me. So again, it was almost like Archangel Ariel was working through somebody to help me get in touch with nature angels, to work with her a little bit more, so on and so forth. So when you have that daily practice, you'll be surprised how the angels then have a little more space and room to come on in and help you and guide you. I hope that makes sense. If not, let me know down below. I'll see if I can explain it. All right, the second card we have is retreat. So again, kind of just back away from whatever is sort of stagnating your energy, whatever is like a cycle, a routine now. Time to break that energy. To block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so that you can focus on your priorities. Okay? And again, your priorities need to be your passions this month. So dust off those projects, guys. Dust off those things that you've been putting off. Even if it's something like, oh, I just want to put my home in order. That sounds like a fun, beautiful way to, you know, enlivening your space, getting it tidy, you know, moving things around. That can really open up your energy as well. There's nothing wrong with that. And if that's what you want to do, you do it. If you want to retreat and take a vacation to break up the energy, by all means. All right. Then we have this card called Helping Children. Part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding, and helping young people. Now, you need to be aware of that. The kids are watching. Okay, I say this every time there's like a children's card that comes up, because, you know, we are the example. We adults, we are the example, whether we actually have kids of our own or not. Now, the way the wording is on there might connect with some of you out there, and that's beautiful. But this is also saying, you know, a lot of healing for yourself can be done by being a good example to others, specifically children. Okay, and there's also some of you out there that you might have experienced a lot of pain in your own childhood, and perhaps you're carrying a lot of guilt. And one of the beautiful exercises that you can do is look at a child, like, let's say, God forbid, but let's say something happened to you when you were 5 and you've always been traumatized. The way you can help that inner child within you to heal is to look at a 5-year-old and go, could I have, you know, ever figured, somebody, this is in a book somewhere. If you guys know what I'm talking about, leave it down below, and I do apologize for not off the top of my head knowing who said this, but look at a 5-year-old and ask yourself, could that 5-year-old be accountable for stopping something like what happened to me? Probably not. Right? So just, you know, again, keep that in mind and use that as an activity, use that as an exercise, and let yourself have a little more compassion for you and the child within you, and let some healing occur from that. Then we have vision board. So this is interesting. I want to pull in Raziel here, because Raziel really, Gabriel helps with future visions. And if you guys are interested in learning more about Gabriel, I have that course up now on Gumroad. But Gabriel does help with your future vision and kind of speaking lovingly to yourself and being honest with yourself, right? Having those realizations about maybe what you really want in this world. Now, a lot of times, especially like books like The Secret, those teach us to envision it and it shall come about. But we're missing such a big and beautiful potential there if we just stay on the surface. Nothing wrong with wanting a car or a house or having some money to pay off debt or you know, whatever. Nothing wrong with that. But I think the vision board is more about getting you in touch with sort of the vibrations of your soul. And what I mean by that is, why do I have a desire for these outward things? What is it about wanting money? You know, is there a sense of lack? That should get you into a space of awareness. Like, is there some feeling of lack within me? And now you can add to your vision board, you know, any kind of reminder of, I am abundant, I am prosperous. It goes a little bit deeper, and so those images have more of an impact. Does that make sense? So this says, create a board with images and words that inspire you. Again, whether you like to, you could do that in so many different ways. It doesn't even have to be a board. I mean, you can just have, I don't know, like things that you love out on your counter, right? I mean, just like a little cluster of things or whatever, like a little altar or something that reminds you to connect back in, or something, too, that reminds you to be grateful for everything that you already have. So your crystal card is Sunstone, empowerment. That's interesting because the reading right before yours was Moonstone, and now we have Sunstone. So empowerment. Your empowerment comes from being true to you. Your empowerment comes from stop listening to everybody else and what they're telling you you are, or you should be, or whatever the case may be, and start trusting your own instincts. Sunstone is also very much about prosperity. It's about opportunity. It's about moving forward. And the energy here is one where the gears are starting to move for you guys. Watch out for August too. There might be some awesome opportunities coming through, very unexpected, but something that does give you a lot of prosperity. Okay, this is like, well, I can say this to you guys, taking the bull by the horns, without forcing or pushing, but again, you're empowered. So you're like, why am I waiting on this? Let me just do that for myself. Why have I put that off? Have I been too scared? Do I not believe in myself? The empowerment helps you get moving. All right? So that's exciting. Have a beautiful month, guys, and I am sending you so much love. Take care.